There are a lot of achievements in EU4, and with the latest patches, there are even more so. Some people have all of them, but I am not one of those people. But I plan to be. I've been gone for 2 years, so there's a lot of catching up to do. Welcome back to the EU4 Completionist series. Let's get going and knock some of these out of the way. Hello everyone and welcome back to this campaign. In the last episode, we got the Jihad achievement by reforming into a horde as Najd and just conquering everybody around us. Now for this one, we have to finish off a few more wars, grow a little bit taller, play into the late game to get those dev cost reductions from the admin ideas and admin tech, and simply just dev up all of Arabia. So let's see how tall we can actually get our country. Now we just need to be at peace, and we can form Arabia. Now we'll get rid of our horde status, though. So maybe we don't want to do that quite yet. Man, I just love being a horde. We're gonna take this from these guys, and peace out. I just wanted to border with Congo so I can start taking their land when I fight these two guys here. And we'll try and raise and see if we can finish off some more idea groups here. One slightly annoying thing that I did notice about this run is that because of my government reform change to being a horde, we're unable to get the tribal federation government, and that just disables this achievement. So we'll have to go back in time some other time and get this achievement in a different run, which is a little bit annoying, but that's okay. It is what it is. We can still go for a few other ones. I did play around to see if I could try and make this work, and I accidentally got Arabian Coffee. So we got 2 achievements already this run. We're going to stay a horde for a little while longer. I just want to clean up my borders and wait till I get better CB in having imperialism. So we're going to hold on to our horde CB until we get imperialism. And then maybe we'll move our capital to Salish at some point later on. The only real achievement left is going to be having to get desert power, which should be fairly easy as we get into our admin techs that give us more dev cost reduction. I'm going to be building universities all over for the extra dev cost reduction. And that should make it pretty easy to dev up our Arabian provinces. That being said, we are making a shit ton of money. Let's continue the run and just see where it goes from here. This is a pretty sweet mission. We can grow cloves in Zanzibar. So we get one of the better trade goods over here. Make sure we add this to the trade company as well. Right now I'm looking at this monument. I want the stab cost reduction. That's going to help me with some truce breaking that I'm going to try and do before we finish off being a horde and become a caliphate. We're going to be truce breaking a lot in Europe. Once we beat Spain and France the first time, we're going to have to truce break and do it right away again. I don't want to have them recover. So getting that stab cost, really important. All right, let's just get these monuments over here. We upgraded this to the next level. We get an extra 20% caravan power. All right, we can finally do this mission now that we have 90 piety again. We get bonus piety acceleration and a free stab, so I'm going to boost up stab. Don't have enough to do that. I'm just going to take the mission and just get it over with. That feels good. We're going to declare war on these guys too. It's just too easy. And we can go ahead and take this peace deal. I just want the provinces that have the monuments. I'm going to core them up. Back to with the Ottomans before Venice occupies the stuff I want. Alright, we're going to do this one first. I want to get the bonuses to my income. Alright, we get that level 2 right off the bat. Get place merchant bonus power and then trade penalty but negative 10%. That's going to give us probably an additional bunch of money. We're at 547. We'll see if that goes up. Oh my god, they can't get a siege, can they? Dang, it goes up by a lot. Sweet. Almost at the 1k. We're so close. The golden age ended, otherwise we'd be there already. Alright, this is all I want from the Ottomans. I'd like to take this stuff, but Venice is going to occupy it before I can, so that's what we take from the Auto Blob. We'll go ahead and raise everything. Bonus thing, we finished our 3rd idea group in the admin, so we get 25% core creation cost. That's going to be pretty sweet going forward. Alright, I'm going to take the economic hegemony. I'm not going to be able to get the mill hegemony this game. I'm not going to go for... just not going to go for it, so... This will pretty much lock us in as the richest nation in the just I've ever played. And the dev cost reduction, 5%, is going to be sweet, because we're going to be stacking dev cost reduction. And I want to see how high I can get that province modifier. All right, we're going to take these provinces from these guys. It's going to put us a little overextended, but we should be under the 100% limit. We're going to get some calls for peace, probably against Congo, but hopefully we can finish these cores before we are told to peace out, that we're not overextended too much. A couple more clicks here, and we get the bonus 15% to reduce penalty, so that's going to really help our merchants, because we are collecting in non-home mode provinces. Now we can upgrade this to get some stab cost reduction. Trade goes from 580 to 605, 606. Nice. All right, we can piece these guys out. The cores are finished. We're going to raise these provinces, core them up, and then we might truce break once these cores are done. I'm thinking of truce breaking Kilwa, actually. But before we do that, we need to make sure that this monument is upgraded, because it's a 10% buff to the truce break. And Songhai is no more, aside from this one province, which I'm sure will be eaten by Benin. All right, we attack Fulo, and then we're going to attack Benin and Mali as well. All right, full annex these guys. And in the same month, we can take out Yolaf. All right, we're going to get Imperialism CB now. That's going to help us take a lot more land in our wars, and we can probably declare war on Manas now. Yeah, might as well go for it. Try and peace out Mawa as fast as we can. All right, we full annex Sazao. We'll probably peace out Benin very shortly as well. I'll do something like that then. Boom, Guinea's pretty much cleaned up. Let's go. More war with Benin, and of course, when we kick France out of Africa. I like a nice clean border, so I think we're going to have all of Africa to ourselves. And we're going to invade Europe. We're going to keep this border here with the Caucasus. And we'll expand into Southeast Asia. We might stop at some point, but we'll keep going until we feel like the campaign's over with. But yeah, we're going to definitely own all of Africa. All right, this is a crucial tech right here. We get dev cost and admin efficiency extra 10%. Definitely take that tech. Now we might actually be gaining admin mana when we raise, so that's going to be sweet. It allows us to take more land in a peace deal as well. Ideally, I'd like to get onto the island here, but I don't have heavies, and they do. So maybe that's just poor planning on my part, but I can take more land up here. So maybe that's just what I do. Looks good for now. Send it. Oh yeah, this admin efficiency is going to be sweet. Alrighty, we're going to take all of Kilwa, the island of Madagascar, and leave a little bit left over here. And I might actually truce break them just to get the war over with. Every month we are making literally 882 ducats, which is just insane right now. And every month, just to try and get this done faster in case I go over my points. Because we're raising so much, we're getting so many mana points, I don't want to waste them. So we're building universities in every province, so that when we develop every province in Arabia, we can be most efficient with our developments, because this is a 20% local dev cost. And once we reform into Arabia, we're going to increase that dev cost reduction by a good amount too. So we're just going to keep developing Arabia and get closer and closer to this mission. We're at 533 dev in Arabia right now. All right, let's fight Jaunpur. Might as well. They're guaranteeing Malwa. I want to fight them after our truce is up. So we fight Jaunpur now. We're going to finish up our admin idea group here, giving us the governing cost modifier, which, to be honest, we really don't need this game. I mean, it's nice to have, but we really don't need it. We have enough governing cap reduction with infrastructure ideas, which is pretty nice. But we do get more policies, which we might take a couple of them. Like this one, maybe later on. And remember which one of these is from admin ideas, but these are all meh, kind of mid. This actually might be pretty good. Yeah, we're ahead on mill by a lot. We'll take that one, just to make our sieges better. I'm finally upgrading this monument to get the fort defense in this region. I'm planning on going to war with Spain, which is allied to Venice, so I'm upgrading my forts in the Balkans, I'm upgrading my forts in the Maghreb, and we're going to try to brute force our way into Europe pretty soon, so might as well make it so they can't backdoor me. Alright, this is what we take from Jaunpur. We're going to be overextended, but we're going to raise it, so it's not going to be an issue. They did not have all of that land before. They're probably making so much money. I wonder what their trade capital is. Gee, they're still making 500 ducats. Yep, this is going to be really fun getting into Europe, but I know our troops are really strong thanks to our ideas, so we should be good. All right, this is what we take from Mawa. Make sure to get all the centers of trade and the forts. All right, let's peace out of this, guys. Boom, Africa's pretty much all done except for Kilwa and the colonizers. And so we can suppress the rebels and we can head on up to Europe. We're going to try and get the Commonwealth to come join us against France, or Spain and Venice, rather. And then eventually we'll take on France. So after we finish off the remainder of these guys in India and Africa, we're going to form Arabia, and then we're going to finally click all our missions and conquer Europe. Okay, I think it's finally time. Commonwealth finished their war. I'm going to tag switch to Arabia. We're done with the horde stuff. And we're going to move our capital to Cairo. And we're going to take the new traditions and ambitions. And we get a free merchant from doing this because of our government reform. And let's take a look at our ideas. So instead of the movement speed and missionary strength and bonus missionaries, we get 2 missionaries still. And we still get missionary strength, so that's pretty sweet. We don't get the move speed, but we also get years of separatism, which is insane. And tolerance of the true faith, which means we're going to be having a lot less revolts. War score cost for other religions, amazing. Trade steering, awesome. I mean, Arabia has some of the best idea groups in the game. Siege ability, which is going to make our conquests really, really, really easy. So now let's do the rest of our missions. We have a whole bunch of these prereqs already completed. So we can unlock the Caliphate government reform. Getting some permanent claims. Go ahead and do that. So now we are the Caliphate government. Into the north, we get governing cap. Permanent modifier. Awesome. Not like we really need it. Conquer the Maghreb, we get overextension impact modifier. That is fully upgraded already, so we're going to get that effect. So that just means we can take more land. We get heretic missionary strength, which we really don't need. We have all the Shia provinces converted. But might as well get the fort defense before we go to war with Europe. Solomon's Mountains, we get improved relations until the end of the game, plus transfer trade acceptance. Not like we're going to use that too much. We don't really have subjects. Still good, though. And Zamzabari trade. We get 25,000 ducats for this one. It's just based off of our income, which is really high right now. And we get bonus trade steering and merchant power, or we get the spread of Islam, so we get to choose. We get bonus modifiers till the end of the game, or we get spread Islam to non-Muslim countries in Southern Africa. We don't need that. We're going to get the bonuses, the permanent bonuses. That's just way, way better. And so now we only have a few more missions yet to do. We need to get across the strait and into Europe. We need to win a war against the Ottomans in the last 25 years. Permanent power projection. That's pretty much all we got to do is beat the Ottos. Or they don't exist, one of the two. But let's just do that now. They have no allies. Didn't think to check that. They've been getting beat up on, so I kind of figured that they weren't relevant, but I guess they have no allies. Government reforms. We need to pick these. And I want to be focusing on dev cost and conquering. So these ones, I mean, the national tax modifier isn't useful anymore. The manpower is useful. The cav costs and that stuff, not very useful. The fort maintenance, not very useful. The stab cost modifier, that is going to be very useful for truce breaks. Decentralized is pretty good. We get the minimum autonomy of 5%. That's awesome. That's kind of stacks on top of our economic hegemon. Reform progress growth, we really don't need that too much anymore. And advisor costs. We're going to go for the decentralized bureaucracy. We don't really need the tech cost anymore. We're kind of ahead, and the religious unity is already really high. We're going to go for the bonus missionary strength, and we can get these piety actions to really start using the piety. We have a lot of monuments giving us piety acceleration, so this is going to make that really, really, really quickly scale up. Now this is a hard one. Military. Ghazi warriors, looting speed, available loot. Cav warfare, nope. We're going to go for organized military staff. That reinforced speed and the supply limit's pretty good. The barrage one is nice, but I don't know. I'd rather just have this and not have to worry about my reinforcements. So we get unrest and parliament, royal decree for the absolutism, general estates. Yeah, we're just going to go for royal decree. Advisor cost, leader cost, tolerance of the true faith. The true faith tolerance is really good. I'm tempted to take this. Leader cost is good for stacking professionalism. Advisor cost is really good, but we're already making enough money. We can hire all the advisors we want. I'm going to go for the true faith and the admin free policies. It's just going to let us be a little more stable in our true faith provinces, which we have a lot of. All right, economical matters. Trade efficiency, global trade power, really good. Trade steering, trade company government costs, really good. Also pretty good. Free trade, pretty good. I know which one I want already. Yearly inflation reduction. We don't need that. War economy. Don't need that. Dev cost. That's the one I wanted. We're going to be stacking the hell out of that. Only 5%, but every little bit counts. Machiavellianism is stab hit to declare war. That's going to be useful. Once we finish our Diplo ideas, which is going to be next as well, that's going to reduce that even further. But the AE impact, again, not probably relevant anymore. We're so strong. Unrest and separatism is also really good. We already have our 10 years of separatism, so we don't need the offensive humanist ideas, which is what I usually stack to get the 15 years of separatism to go away. This one is going to be really, really good for being stable. I think that's actually even better than the stab hit to declare war. We already have really high absolutism, and our stab cost is so cheap that stab hit to declare war is what, like 15 admin? I'd rather have the unrest and the separatism, so we're going to go for this. These ones are okay. The expanded administration cost, it would stack with our ideas for infrastructure, which would give us more governing cap, but we're fine on governing cap. We don't need it. And then the harsh treatment and rebel suppression, that we don't need. And that's just a little bit of unrest and clergy loyalty. So definitely take this guy here. All right, couple more. Ooh, we're not quite to the point where we can get the separation of power one. Darn, I must have spent a little bit too much of this earlier. I did expand administration earlier in the game, like way early on. That was very foolish of me. And tolerance and war score cost. Ooh, this is a hard one. War score cost would be really nice to keep stacking. I really still need to get the knights to get that monument. But to be honest, I really don't plan on doing a world conquest, so I don't... The war score cost is whatever. I can always just truce break. Core creation cost would be nice, and the autonomy also really nice for our economy. We are so high on our gov cap. I can always change it later, right? I mean, it's cheaper to change than it is to take for the first time. Like, it's what, 50 to change it? 50 to change it? Yeah, that's... We're going to go for this one. We can always change it if we want more gov cap. I want the autonomy and the core cost. We are so good on gov cap. We don't need it. And then the last one, we're probably just going to take the admin efficiency. I can build the Suez Canal, which is going to be actually really good. Start on that. Government interactions. For some mill, we can get claims on a bunch of stuff. We can get dev cost in, where is this? Bahari area, which is our capital area. Distribute 5 random development throughout Arabia. Ooh. Oh no, that's our country. Never mind. I thought it was just going to go to the actual region of Arabia. Seize clerical holding. Construction cost minus 15%. We are building a lot of buildings. That could be a bonus. I'm going to go for the construction cost right now, actually. Our economy is absolutely bonkers wild right now, making 1.63 ducats. I think we can change our trade. We don't need to be collecting in Basra anymore. We can be pushing in Basra. So if we do that, we're collecting in Alexandria and Constantinople. I think that's probably still smart. Will the Commonwealth join if we attack Spain? They have a debt. I can pay that off. SP, reduce opinion of Spain. I'm going to give them some money. And they should be able to go to war with Spain. Excellent. Excellent. Really, I just want them to help with Venice, but... And the Knights. I definitely want this province from the Knights. If I can piece them out and upgrade this great project. I can even do that before I finish coring the province, actually, which might be even better. And just get that war score cost so I can take even more from Spain. I have a load of manpower and a lot of money. So I'm going to build a couple different stacks. I'll do one over here, and I'll build another one over here in somewhere near Cairo. Oh, I almost forgot to do our estates. All right, truth, faith, tolerance is actually pretty good. We'll take that. We don't need anything for the emirs. We can give the merchants oasis development, which is very important. Okay, just those 2 estates. All right, that was quick war. We can just all we need to do is occupy 1 province, and we did it. So we'll take both those. Can't raise anymore, so we just have to core everything up. Nice if we could. These are very high debt provinces. 31 in roads. I was actually there this last summer. Beautiful little port, actually. All right, here's the mission. We won the war against the Ottomans in the last 25 years. Gain some free mail power, permanent power projection. All right, now we just need to take Sicily. This will give us more power projection and 20 years of missionary strength versus heathens, so that'll let us convert up all the land we take in Europe. And yeah, we can basically just get claims on all of France, too, which is just insane. We're going to send the Commonwealth 3,500 ducats. That'll hopefully help them pay off their debt, and then we can just declare on Spain right away. I don't know why, but they don't want to pay their debt off, so we got to send them some more money. Be excellent if they just paid the money to pay off their debt, but there we go, finally. All right, we're just gonna keep the war goal on this side of the strait. We're gonna have it be Tangiers, I think. That's a good place to start. That's a conquest. I'd rather have imperialism though. Imperialism, take Madrid. Okay. Oh, France is defender of the faith again. But that they don't like Spain. They're guaranteeing Spain? Why? Oh my god. When did that happen? Here's a thought. If I did this, I'd take the Knight's capital. I would take the provinces I need to form the Caliphate from Spain. And then I truce break. That gets around the France guarantee. Alright. Here goes nothing. Biggest war we fought all game. God, the forts in Venice. I do have a mission for getting Sicily. So which one is that? It wants me to have all of Sicily. I can just take those two provinces to start. I don't want to go too crazy with the aggressive expansion yet. That can happen in the second war. Dude, they thought they could fight me across the strait. Come on now. Oh, wait. Maybe they can. Oh, no. Not enough maneuver. Oh, we got some heavy loss on their side. Almost 6k on that one. Nice. Might as well barrage. Oh, if we got that, then they would have been stuck. All right, the siege is over. Across the strait we go. I'm just gonna have this one be a death stack. All right, we're gonna set this guy to auto siege down here. Auto siege everything, and then we don't have to worry about it. And they pushed us out of here. They're just mad death stacking us. But then they broke their units up like a bunch of idiots. And now we're just stack wiping like dozens and dozens at a time. Although this fight might get reinforced. I'll take it. I lost, what, 9k men? I probably killed 40,000. Not even close. Oh, ho, ho, ho. They have really low morale. No, I got baited. That's not really low morale. God damn it. I'm also a tech behind. I'm with a reinforce. We'll still win. There we go. That's a stack with low morale. And definitely worth it. Look at those infantry losses. Their manpower is starting to struggle. Wow. Money up front or 30,000 ducats or trade efficiency. That's just crazy. Catching out a big stack here. Stack wipe 30-some thousand. Let's go. Huge, 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 huge. All right, and this stack's gonna go kill these guys. I'm stuck because of Valencia for it. That's some bogus nonsense. You are going to annul your treaties with Spain. That's all I want from you. And that's about 45,000 ducats spent on counting houses. And while we're in this war, we're also going to fight Albania here. Commonwealth is allied to them, but they're in a war with me. So they won't join. And we're just going to use that one stack to siege them down and piece them out while we're dealing with this nonsense. There we go. Valencia's over. Let's fight the Spanish troops. They finally got that. 40k men over here. No, 60k men over Madagascar. Yeah, that's really, really very useful of you, Spain. All right, siege is over. I think this 20k is about to get stack wiped. We get a better mill advisor yet? I want a discipline with my culture, so we're gonna keep getting rid of that. It looks like Venice is trying to reinforce Spain in Iberia. Taking the tech. All right, we got the siege there. Looks like Venice won't peace out. One more reason. Venice will peace out and annul treaties with Spain. Excellent. All I really wanted. All right, sweet. Wish I could raise it, but I just have to kill it now. Maybe I should send this stack to actually deal with the Pope. That could be helpful. We have the fort. Spain will peace out for what I want. Now we've been saving up our money. I think we should be able to do this. All right, we have the admin efficiency before we even finish our cores, which is awesome. So now we can core everything for a little bit cheaper. All right, here goes. Peace out the Knights or Malta. We don't have quite have enough money for the war score cost for other religions to be upgraded yet. We're going to core this first. If we had like 20k, we'd dump it all into that, and we'd get that insane modifier. All right, we're starting a couple more wars. One to unify India here, and another one to take out Kilwa for the final time. And we can take the Unify Islam achievement. Or not achievement, but the Unify Islam decision for the stab cost. And we'll also get a bonus war score cost reduction versus other religions from this. So now we are the Arabian Caliphate. And we also get a bonus missionary from that, which is sweet. Oh my god. We're overpowering the belongs to trade company modifier in Safi. No way. On to the true faith. 15.5. That's crazy. Crazy high. That's just... Every Sunni province is never going to have problems with revolting. Our missionary strength is insanely high as well. And if we go to war score cost for other religions, that's 30% bonus. And once we get that monument over here, it's going to be 15% additional bonus. And then next tech, we're taking dip tech ideas, which would be 20% at just regular war score cost reduction. So we're going to be able to take out huge swaths of land in just seconds. So the next war with Castile and then France, we might come close to full annexing France. All right, here goes. Just going to upgrade this until it's maxed. 15% free war score cost reduction modifier. Awesome. All right, let's take everything from these guys. We're going to spread all of our admin on coring that up. All right, we have the Age of Revolutions here. So let's take a look at our age objectives. Okay, our capital province does not have that much dev in it. That's a thing. And I need 5% more discipline. I'm getting quite a bit of splendor per month, 10 per month from some of our great projects, so that should be fairly quick. I need to get my capital to get 50 dev, but don't know if I want to really spend admin points on it. 17, wait, 17? Hold up. 13, okay, yeah. 9 more dev. Pyro's gonna get dev'd up. It's so cheap. 45, 50 dev, 5 more clicks. Yeah. So cheap. Might have been able to expand administration one more time there, but free age objective there. Alright, new strategy, boys. We're going to attack Genoa in order to fight Spain. Then we're going to remove Spain's borders with France. And hopefully that'll mean they will no longer guarantee them. So we'll see how this works. Alright, let's go to war with Genoa, and then it'd be amazing if we could just make sure France can't protect Spain, and then we can truce break Spain. So let's give it a try. Alright, imperialism on Genoa. Let's go. Alright, we're going to do this right now too. We don't need the legalism. I'd rather have the morale bonus from mysticism. Yeah, that's insane. 150k manpower just for clicking this button if we need it. That's some good reserves. We also get some bonus morale and missionary strength if we do want to use it. We're actually overcoming the trade company modifiers. And our stab cost is really low. So look at that, 60. 60 stab to get to stab 3. Insane. Alright, we can finally embrace the institution. Taking a lot of naval losses against Genoa's fleet. That's kind of unfortunate, but we should be able to recoup those ships. We were making so much money. Peace out, Trent, for money and war reps. I will know the Pope's treaties with France and Spain. Nice victory there. 20,000 artillery dead. Government reform progress is much needed. We need to get to our next government tier, which is going to be 460. Going to give us 2.5% bonus admin efficiency, which is just pretty awesome. Alright, we can take the next tech. Artillery fire +2, crazy. And we get the next level of cannons. Hopefully we don't run into any enemies in the meantime. And we win. But we lost a lot of infantry. We killed a lot of cannons, though. That's good. Oh, we take Toledo. Send these guys to Madrid. Alright, this is the treaty with Genoa. We'll get the provinces we need from Spain, and we'll piece them out. Hopefully, that'll do it. Alright, I'm brute forcing this. It's really obnoxious. I just need to get France, you know, guarantee of Spain gone. And if I can beat France in a war, That'll really help. All right, I'm gonna take this as my first age objective. I just want the bonus against the forts. It's pretty much necessary. Gotta siege this shit down before we get into too many fights. Got a pretty effective base race going on down here. All their men are in Anatolia, which for the most part is unstated. I don't know why the Commonwealth is sticking around over there, but all right, we did it. We beat France. We can annul our alliance or their guarantee with Spain. Nice. Means we can probably peace out Portugal pretty soon. All right, here goes the truce break. We have to fight Venice, which is a little bit annoying. But I will reduce the war exhaustion by a little bit. The absolute systems are so high, it doesn't really matter. So it's not a big deal. And then, look at this. 10, 10, 10, 13, 63, maxed out. Like, cost us maybe 80, 90. Admin. You get 3 stab. Ridiculous. All right, let's take this admin efficiency. Only 2.5%, but now we're all maxed out. We can spend some money on our expand administration if we have to, but do we really need to? No. Our governing capacity is way, way under what it needs to be. We got to make sure to click this every time we get the chance to. Just get in the 5 base development. I could possibly go into the Arabian Peninsula here too, just based on random chance. And then, yeah, we have to make sure we beat out the Iberians here. They're going to start sieging down this stuff, but this stuff is stated, this stuff is not, so we're going to be able to beat them too. And Venice, we have to make sure we beat Venice out, so let's get this war going. If I can peace out Venice, that would be ideal. And then we can get Spain out of here. We can take Portugal out of Iberia. We're going to get all of our permanent claims provinces from them and just leave them be after that. We don't need to do anything more after that. Their colonies are probably going to rebel, and the New World will be interesting, so we'll just make it what it is. Then the demand. Oh boy, our manpower is stretched thin, but we can peace out Venice for annul of alliance with Spain. Feels good. Now all we have to do is clean up Iberia, and we should be in the clear. All right, well, now we probably should have had. We probably should have this a while back. The artillery fire from back row is just insane modifier. I just wanted the quick sieges, but man, maybe we wouldn't have lost so many men in the fights if we had taken the other one first. Okay, they just spit out Sicily, so I need to fight them for that. Well, that was quick and also very convenient. We poured those up, and I also completed a mission, which will give me 20 PP and some bonus missionary strength for 30 years. Make sure to upgrade the center of trade for the bonus trade power. Gives us an additional 15% and then extra sailors as well, so not bad. Oh, we sunk their flagship. Nice. So we can take all this from Spain. We'll take it. Fuck it. Across the strait, we get permanent claims on stuff in France. Avenge the Tours. We get 5 power projection. Stab cost modifiers till the end of the game. More stab cost. That's crazy. The gates of France lie wide open. Spread Islam CB on non-Muslim nations with capital France or Iberia. More stab costs. Burn power projection. We only have 1 mission left. All we need to do is have a bigger army. And then we get a golden era reset for 50 more years. And 10% more war score cost until the end of the game. So that's insane. And I still wish I was a horde. I could be raising this stuff really easy right now. We can give Asturias client state privilege. My tolerance is very helpful in this situation. Really not having too many rebels start to pop. And we can set Commonwealth as a rival. They're going to lose me anyways. Alrighty, guys. This might be actually a good time to call the campaign. We are a rather large caliphate, and we can do the rightly guided mission. It gives us permanent claim on every Muslim province in the religion group. And more war score cost and permanent power projection, as well as a free reset of the Golden Age. Just amazing. Want to look at some fun modifiers? Check this out. Country modifiers, we go down to stability. War score cost versus other religions, 55%. That's insane. That compared with regular war score cost reduction, pretty good. All right, let's do this. Let's jump into legalism just so we can get the manpower recovery speed. We'll lose a stab. And then check this out. 45. Only 45 to upgrade this. That's insane. The dev cost modifiers are crazy. We do still need to get the dev for the achievement, so we'll keep going. But it's going to be a rather slow and tall campaign. All right, let's take the next tech for admin. That's going to give us our idea. And the next tech, that's going to be the last one for admin efficiency and dev cost, I do believe. So for Ardea, we're actually going to go for divine ideas. I'm going to stack that dev cost reduction, but also some decent military bonuses like morale damage and planned fire damage received. And the unrest is also pretty good too, so we'll go ahead and take that. We're going to be playing tall for the rest of the game, so this first click here is going to be really, really good for just finishing off our achievement. All right, let's go ahead and pop our golden era for a second time. That's going to be sweet. 50 extra years of dev cost reduction, all power costs, all that other fun stuff. And let's get that extra 5%. You know, I'm not going to take too much from Venice. I don't want to really go overboard. I could take probably, you know, them out in 2 wars. If I truce break, I could fully annex them. And then, oh, I could annex and release them. All right, just take this from Venice. Peace them out. Oh, France is back on the Great Power list. Never mind. They were a personal union of Sweden for a short amount of time. French War of Independence. Yeah. Okay. Well, now would be a good time to fight France. All right, let's try and fight France here. They have way more men and manpower than me, but they're in an independence war with Sweden, so their men are a little bit preoccupied, probably heading up that direction. We're gonna try and take Paris. Maybe superiority might have been the better option, but I got a feeling that French men are going to just body me, so we'll try and siege them down in a little bit of a base race if we can. Don't have Commonwealth as an ally anymore, so we can't call them in as a distraction. This might be a horrible idea, but we'll give it a try. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Commonwealth is already in a war with France. All the Frenchmen are probably over here. That's excellent. I thought it was just going to be me versus France and France versus Sweden, so much better. Well, the war's looking pretty good. We managed to punch through France's forts here, march straight on to Paris, and most of their forts are up here in the lowlands, because the AI just doesn't want to delete them if they're making enough money, so that's that. But they are sieging down my Balkan provinces. That's fine. I mean, they're not going to win the base race. I can probably blockade this so they won't even be able to cross to Anatolia and just hold them to that. So if I just set these guys to hunt enemy fleets in Mediterranean, we should be okay. Well, France has finally come out of the mist. But we should be able to reinforce. We actually have a higher morale than them, which is insane, but probably just because of the Golden Era, to be honest. Reinforced March always coming in clutch. Oh, they are reinforcing quite a bit. Nice V1. Okay, cool. Very lucky. I'm sorting by cost to develop provinces. Trying to find ones in Arabia, and I mean, so cheap. 7 admin. We're way ahead. Get that base tax all the way up to max. We still haven't even got our next tech yet. That's going to make it even cheaper, 10% more. We're just sitting with encouraged development on every province in Arabia. We're almost to 800 dev in Arabia, and we're going to be piecing out France very shortly, so I should probably save a little bit more admin for coring. I mean, I can take so much land, it could ruin me. So I don't want to go too overboard. I think we're at the point in the game where we don't care about aggressive expansion, right? Yeah, that's the case. Thank you, France. All right, 3 years, we go fight Venice and Spain again, and then we'll pretty much have all of this region conquered, and the coalition isn't really gonna matter. All right, let's just release Naples. Unfortunately, we're gonna lose the Great Project in Naples, but we don't really need those modifiers. So, follow the Catholic faith. Ugh. Well, I guess that's fine. Now, Venice in a couple years, and then Spain whenever that truce is done. We have to make sure we stay on top of our truce timers and recover our manpower. So we're going to take this click in February, and then after that, we're going to switch to legalism for the manpower modifier plus 20%. That'll help us recover really quickly. All right, let's grab the 200 manpower here. Then let's go ahead and go to decisions, and we'll embrace legalism. And we can boost our stab a couple times after, whoa, overextension, but that's fine. We'll wait for that to go away, and then we'll boost our stab a couple times. With the national manpower modifier, really good. All right, there's the cores being done. And we had no unrest during that entire thing. Maybe I could have kept this and just dump more admin into it, but it's fine. We'll just boost up our stab, spend 40 admin on that. That's ridiculously low. All right, let's check the total. Dev 817, we're so close. Yeah, we're gonna get that in the next several years. So here's what we're gonna try and do here. I could probably full state some more stuff, but I think it might actually be better to just add everything to trade companies. So we're just gonna go around and we're gonna add every province to trade companies. We have so much governing capacity to spare. And once we add all this provinces to trade companies, we're gonna be able to get bonus manpower in all of those provinces with some buildings. Although, maybe I'm wrong. Fuck. I might be wrong. No, I'm not wrong. Alright, so adding this is going to increase the manpower in all of that stuff, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then we can go ahead and build our governance buildings for manpower modifiers. It's just going to make everything so much easier. We don't even need quality or quantity ideas. Truce expired. Let's fight Spain again. Alright, let's try and fight France. Superiority might be the only way to do this, just winning some fights, so. Gotta take it nice and slow. Alright, success. We can peace out France. Now, Venice is pretty much all but gone, and then after this truce is up, because it's a white peace in 5 years, we can go back to war with them. They're allying some smaller nations. That'll actually reset our truce with Venice, which is kind of nice to juggle the two. Keep taking our ideas here. We did focus to mill, so we can get that morale damage received. The big one's going to be this manpower modifier in True Faith provinces, since all of our provinces are True Faith. It's going to be insane. Catching these guys out here in France. 1-star general leader. He's just going to get stack wiped, probably. There it goes. That's a lot of men, a lot of war score. They have nowhere to run. Oh, we let them escape. He was too fast. I think superiority was a good call. We're kind of obliterating the Venetian troops. That's the peace deal we want. We're going to take a client state out of that, and that's just going to be insane. Well, we're actually going to be able to take more than that because we're going to be taking this idea before we peace out. We embrace legalism again to get the techist counts. Now we're at 371 in order to take this tech. We're going to take both of them. And that's going to give us 10% more dev cost reduction and admin efficiency. So our dev cost is going to be the most it's going to be all game. So 30% dev cost here at level 27. Now we can take a lot more stuff from Venice. God, that's so gross. We'll do something like that. Alright, Spain's willing to peace out for pretty much all their provinces that I really care about. I don't care to full annex them. There's really no point. I'll take a few islands here and there just to get some colonial range if I need to. And those provinces are going to be converted to Sunni really quick, so I'm not going to have any worries with rebels. And these ones I'm going to core myself, I think. No issues there. Harsh treatment costs even less. Local unrest, missionary strength 2%, global modifier. Our conversions are going to be so fast. It's not even funny. What's our total missionary strength right now? 16.5. Just dummy fast. Well, RIP Venice. We're able to assault down Venetia and take it. They're pretty much non-existent anymore, and we get all of Italy. For a lot of aggressive expansion. And 300 and some overextension. Worth. Alright, I gotta figure out what I want to do with all this land. I can't very well keep it all for myself, so we'll try and concentrate where we can. That's 41 dev gone. Pyro's gonna be really big. Although I'd like to keep everything myself, but how's our overextension here? You know what? Look at those rebels. We don't have that many. Our tolerance is insane. I wonder, how much of this can I core myself? Yeah, we're coring it all ourselves. I'm not scared of a little overextension, right, guys? Right? 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 I'm just looking around here for some cheap provinces. 15, 15. Anything we can dev really for dip, we're gonna do. We're going a little bit too aggressive, probably. We actually have to fight France now. The truce is up. I don't want them to join the coalition. Let's just show superiority and get this war over with. Oh my goodness, the rebels. We're going to take this from France, and then we're going to just feed it to a client state. Get it over with. Alright, let's feed the client state all of our provinces that we don't want to core, because I'm going to be saving all my mana for deving. And then we'll cut to deving, and we should be good to go. Oh my god, just look how cheap this province is. 6 dev here. We even expand it even more. We have the governing capacity to do as much of that as we want. 26, still. 30 dev province, 26 dev dip to just do that. Insane. Alright, so I'm finding provinces where it's already super cheap, that are 15 dev, and I'm expanding administration, and it just makes it so much cheaper. And we're not going to finish the last idea group. We really don't need it. The manpower modifier would be good, but we're not going to war. We're finishing the campaign with the dev. The dev clicks 913 dev in the desert, administration, and 8. Super cheap. Alright, well, let's regen our mana. We're sitting at 928. So close. Alright, 4 more clicks. And that does it. No, 1 more? 2 more? Wow. 9 dev for these provinces here. Insane. And with that, we've done it. 1,000 dev in Arabia, starting as Najd. That is a very tall Arabia. Let's take a look at the dev map mode. I mean, it doesn't really compare to Europe and the rest of the place, but most of these provinces are 25 to 30 dev. You look at Riyadh, it's 55 dev. Cairo, after plundering Italy, 103 dev. The best part is, even with expanding the administration, we're still only at 1,400 out of our 3,400 governing capacity, which is just insane. So, anyways, that'll do it for this campaign, you guys. This is our Caliphate. I'm pretty happy with it. Didn't want to do a world conquest or anything like that with this game. Just wanted to have fun playing tall. And I think we accomplished that. So, with that being said, guys, thank you very much. And we'll see you next time.